Howdy from South Texas. My name is Shelley Moody, and I was born and raised in Texas. I was born in Lubbock, home of singers Mac Davis and Buddy Holly, while my parents were still college students at Texas Tech. I have lived all over the state as far northwest as Muleshoe, yes, that is a real name of a town, and as far southeast as Beaumont. I currently live in Lake Jackson, which is about 50 miles due south of Houston and 12 miles from the Gulf of Mexico. When I was in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, my father was a dorm supervisor at Texas Tech, and we were required to live in the boys' dormitory. During that time, both of my parents were working on their master's degrees, which led them later into careers in education. My father was working on his master's in English, and in order to get his homework done and spend time with my sister and me, he would read his assignments to us. When most of our friends were hearing Mother Goose and Dr. Seuss, Pam and I were listening to The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, Canterbury Tales, and Shakespearean sonnets. Living on campus, we were constantly reminded of collegiate activities from watching the boys in the dorm and attending many of the sporting events on the Texas Tech campus. From a very young age, it was never a question of if I would go to college, only a question of where. The question of where was finally answered my senior year of high school when I was admitted to Texas A&M University. I chose to major in electrical engineering because I liked math and was fascinated by computers. While there, I met a wonderful young man who was in several of my classes. With 3 sons and 32 years later, we are still married. Upon graduation from A&M, I worked as an electrical engineer for the Dow Chemical Company in Freeport. I worked in the energy business for 18 years, and then I spent 8 years as a Six Sigma Master Black Belt. Six Sigma is an improvement methodology that uses data and statistical tools to identify root causes of problems, identify solutions, implement and validate the solutions, and then put a control system in place to make sure that the improvements stay in place. A Six Sigma Master Black Belt is responsible for training, coaching, and mentoring those who will actually use the methodology. It was at this time when I officially moved into a training role. I left Dow in 2009 with 26 years of service, a nice severance package, and a chance to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. Later that year, I was hired by the Center for Business and Industry Training, CBIT, at Brazosport College as a part-time trainer. CBIT is a training partner for many local industry partners in the Brazosport area, the largest of which is Dow Chemical. With my Dow experience, my training experience for my Six Sigma Master Black Belt role, and growing up in a household of educators, I was a good fit for a CBIT trainer. After 4 years at CBIT, my sister told me about the Online Education and Training, AET, program at Colorado State University. My husband had been telling me for years that I should go back to school for a master's, and with that encouragement, I started the application process. The AET program has been a wonderful learning experience for me, and it fits so well with my passions in life: learning, helping others through teaching, coaching, and mentoring, and building relationships with others. My role at CBIT gives me a variety of experience, from training our industry partners and new CBIT trainers, to developing curriculum, to tutoring and foundational skills. While my role at CBIT may not change as a result of the AET degree, I will be able to do what I'm already doing better and more efficiently, and I will be able to share my knowledge with coworkers to help them improve their training skills as well. For more information about my credentials, check out the Resume tab on this page and fill out the Contact Me section at the bottom. Thanks for visiting my site, and go Rams!